Alex.
Good morning. Let's do an hour and a half worth of layups here before we get to politics.
Am I the only one? You're in Washington. Fix this. The game started at 8:20 Central Time last night. It's ridiculous.
The president's going to get right on that. There will be about 20 tweets on that in the morning.
All right. You created a little bit of controversy yourself over the weekend on ABC with George Stephanopoulos, saying that a storm is coming. What do you mean by that?
I think a storm is coming for this president, and I don't think he is actually prepared or maybe just doesn't care. And that is, look, Republicans are going to lose the House. I think it could be 40 seats. We only need to lose 24 seats to make Nancy Pelosi Speaker. Then you have they're going to impeach Donald Trump. Why? Because I don't think Mueller's going to find collusion. I don't think there was collusion between the Trump campaign and the Russians because there was no Trump campaign. We all know what there was. Donald Trump was running around the country giving speeches and tweeting. There's nothing to collude with. But Donald Trump has led a very complicated financial life. He has been disruptive all his life. I don't think he's a man who cares too much about the rules and the law. I'd be shocked if Mueller couldn't find some financial irregularity or transgression in the way he goes at this stuff. So imagine Mueller finds some violation of law. Donald Trump is impeached. A very scared U.S. Senate, maybe still controlled by Republicans, is sitting there going, holy smokes, do I say it's okay to violate the law? Okay, President Pence sounds pretty good to me. I think Donald Trump is in big trouble less than a year from now.
When you said that on Sunday, what was the reaction you got from your friends and colleagues?
Well, a little bit less incredulity than I expected. I think a lot of folks sense at least the first couple of steps of that Mueller's a serious guy, and he's going to dig with all the resources of the U.S. government into Trump's history until he finds something. And chances are good we are going to lose the House. So we're not far away from that.
What do you make of John Dowd stepping away and Donald Trump having such a hard time finding a Washington, D.C. lawyer?
Well, they used to say that any lawyer who defends himself has a fool for a client. They don't say that anymore. They say, be careful. If you have Donald Trump, you've got the client you don't want. He is a very hard man, I think, to represent, and people worry that it'll affect their other business. So Trump is having problems putting together a legal team to match the power and weight and resources of the entire U.S. government.
His current lawyer, that Jay Sekulow, says, "Hey, this is not my expertise." So the one
Right.
lawyer he has says, "I can't do this for you."
The one lawyer he has, and it's this is a David and Goliath thing. The president's got a couple of lawyers against an army with unlimited resources and a special prosecutor's office. So, yeah, this is the knife in the gunfight. This is not a good situation for the President of the United States.
Here's what a lot of people don't understand. He keeps digging, though, right? He keeps throwing gasoline on the fire. At some point, can nobody get to him and say, sir, you're doing yourself an injustice here?
Have you seen any evidence of that, McGraw?
No. Yeah.
That anybody's gotten to him
Yeah.
and has made him think twice? No, this man takes his own counsel. He's lived his life this way, and it's worked for him so far. And I think his attitude is, why change now? But, it's one thing to be the good cop, bad cop, and be erratic and bounce all over the place in business, even in politics. But now you're talking about the law, and that's a very different situation.
Alex Castellanos, we always appreciate your insight. Have a good week, and thanks for checking in.